This find the right people at the right time for the highest good of all. Y'all, we're gonna laugh in this one, okay? I'm setting the intention that this brings you clarity, okay? That it helps you alchemize some energy right now. Listen, I do believe that these channels find you when it's meant to find you. So right now it's been an eclipse weekend. I think we're like closing out eclipse season, but you know, those trickling energies. Some of us are still purging. We haven't had our eclipse crash out yet, or we haven't gotten to clarity yet. Okay, so the energy is like now starting to ground. Okay, it's been turbulent, but we're grounded. It could be a little bit rough on the way down. Okay, but I'm setting the intention to laugh. I'm setting the intention to feel. Even if we gotta cry in this, we don't do what we gotta do. All right. Let's talk about this because I honestly felt there's still stuff even I have to process. You guys know I'm on this healing journey with you. Um, and I was feeling kind of heavy. Also, another channel that I was just like, am I gonna be able to do a YouTube today? Like, I was feeling heavy. Didn't cry yet. Didn't cry. That's gonna come. Um, but I sat here and I got some shuffled songs, and I was like, it was all love songs. And I heard you are entering your most romantic era. And some of you guys don't feel very romantic right now. Okay? So it's like one of those things where, you know, a lot of people are dealing with survival mode. You're stressed. You're wondering how, what, where, when. Okay, we're at the end of the year, or whenever you're seeing this, you got what you going on, going on. All right. Very much Eight of Pentacles energy. And you guys are just wondering, I keep hearing how, Sway? How is this gonna happen? These are the cards that I have right now. How? Some of you guys are frustrated at your own channels and readings right now, okay? It's feeling a little dense. It's feeling a little antsy. There's a lot of these inner child shadows coming up, okay? I would keep seeing 18. Something around age 18 could be very significant. There could be some feelings that your 18-year-old self felt. I am picking up trigger warning frustrations. It's a very frustrated energy. Frustrations with family. I know for a lot of people 18 is that college years, okay? It gets kind of weird at the 18 because legally in some places, you know, it's like you're an adult, but you're really not an adult. You're very much teenager still. So there's this like energy where there's this frustration with adulting and healing, and you know something in your life is making you feel very, very vulnerable. There also is this rebellious energy because even in the last channel we were talking about motorcycles, and a lot of you guys, you are not feeling like it's giving very senior year of high school where it's like, listen, we've been in this rodeo for a very long time. I don't even care about the dramas anymore. I'm afraid to see what's going to happen after high school. We are all in different paths right now. Some people know where to go to college. Some people are deciding, you know, not to go to college. Some people are straight, you know, trying not to even look at their grades, wondering if they're going to graduate. Everyone in a different lane, but there's all these festivities happening, okay? End of the year, very festive time. And a lot of you guys right now, depending on your path, everyone's feeling kind of rebellious. No one wants to do their homework right now. Okay, people want to cut class. This is the energy. Okay, and this is what you guys are feeling, and it's for a reason. Some of you guys are really just like, you do not want to do your work. You do not want to do it. You're not feeling passionate, and you're not feeling motivated. There has been a lot of, ooh, this channel gonna be a good one. There has been a lot of realizations that you have come to around responsibility, and maybe you've known this, but maybe depending on the culture you've been raised into, the family you've been raised into, maybe you're the one that had to take extra responsibility growing up here. Or maybe, you know, you just had to take that responsibility very early for yourself. Whatever it is, the word is responsibility. And this is a collective that energetically, burnout could be a thing. You are like done. Like maybe before you were done in an angry way, but now your body may not even be responding in the same way. Like you don't have the energy to explain yourself to certain people. You're kind of just like in an acceptance. You're kind of numb. And it's a scary numb because with this numbness, there is a rebellious teenage activation. The channeled song was Alicia Keys, Teenage Love Affair. Also, a lot of Beyonce energy is coming up, and I'm literally hearing drum roll, please. Okay. All right, Spirit just intercepted. There's something here about an announcement coming in soon for some of you here, or good news, because I'm literally seeing a vision of a drum roll. Some of you guys were in cheer or like football, you played sports, so that could be significant here as well. But the thing is that you guys are energetically rejecting a timeline that you were never meant to be in. There was something about this cycle that you have been in, and some of you guys were dealing with repeated stuff over and over. Okay, it's like energy is not settling, whether it's in your family, it's like the same problems, people aren't getting it together. Okay, or just in environments, it's the same old, same old. I was associated with a friend group who every single time we did anything together, and I was a big friend group person. Okay, growing up, I was always aligned with groups of people. 11th house in Gemini energy, right? And now a lot of my social structures are shifting and expanding in a different way. But there was this friend group that every time, it never failed, we had obviously great times together, but every time we did we went to dinner together, every time we went on vacation together, it was always something. Okay? It was always something. And finally, obviously, I removed myself. That could be very significant for some people, whether this is lovers you were with, whether it's like it never ends. It never ends, all right? And even when there's a solution, it's never a real solution. Things are shoved under the rug until next time, to be continued. You guys are leaving those timelines and realizing, oh my God, I was never meant to fit. I was never meant to do this. And that can be a scary realization, okay? Some of you guys are waking up to the fact of like, I have to move. Where the money is coming from to move, I don't know. Some of you guys are waking up to the fact of like, I hate my job. What do I do when this is my job? Like some of you guys wouldn't even believe, or maybe you would believe, okay? Because maybe you even know this within yourself, all right? And I actually this year too had an awakening of how I was continuing to try to make fetch happen for years. Because sometimes those blind spots, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even realize how terrified you are of leaving your comfort zone because you do not feel like God, the divine, your angels here, okay, you don't feel like you're going to land safely in the next, to the next destination here. Whether that was fear projected onto you here, energetic strongholds, okay, cords connected, or you just struggled to believe in yourself because you didn't have that empowerment, straight compassion for all of that, because I understand that. So this year also, I woke up to the fact that I was like, oh my God, there was an area of my life that I truly, for years, was holding on like this, trying to make fetch happen. Yeah, I had to work out. This is it. And I'm a Taurus too, oh God. Bullheaded. You know what I mean? I was holding on. Gotta work. Different ways. Shape shifting, cleaning, decluttering, doing all these different things. And I'm like, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. Some of you guys really accepted how unhappy you are. No toxic positivity, okay? And I really do not, you guys know I don't like band-aid statements. I don't. This is not a toxic positivity. We are all magical. We're filled with faith, but many things can be true at one time. And at the same time, you gotta be honest and you gotta be truthful. If you sad, you sad. If you're depressed, you're depressed. Okay? And sometimes it really is where you at. It's a job you at. It's a place you live in. Okay? It's the people you around. And saying bad, maybe it's just not for you. Maybe it's just not for you. Or maybe you are being mistreated. Okay? The awakenings that you guys have come to. This was the year of the snake. You were shedding skin. It freaked you out. It freaked you out. And this eclipse energy, there's a lot of anxiety in the air because you're wondering, how in the world, okay, this isn't working for me. Okay, I'm burnt out. Okay, this is where my health is. What am I gonna do? All right, you guys are frustrated. And it's okay to be that way. It's okay to be mad at God. It's okay to be mad at the universe. It's okay to be frustrated. I see you guys frustrated in these channels, but you're going to get the answer anyway. I would not be popping up here just to like piss you off and be like, well, oh well. You guys needed to get to this point, okay? Throat chakra opening. That a lot of people in your lineages didn't get to, couldn't get to, okay? Or even looked down upon. Where maybe some people called you too sensitive, all right? Or even too much, all right? They felt like you were entitled, too sensitive here. I'm hearing something about older generations here. Could be your parents as well. It's like they may have shoved that be grateful down your throat. Very sensitive message coming out. And I'm wearing blue. Throat chakra energy. Heavy healing coming out here. If you know, you know. This message is for you. You'll get it. You should just be happy with that job. You should just be happy. Oh, you're making some, be happy you have a roof over your head. Some people don't. Be happy, like all that stuff. And it is a part of your journey for you to be so honest with yourself. With yourself. At least between you and God. God, this ain't working. Wish everybody well, but this ain't working. Okay? You guys have seen people stay in places in their life and in situations and grow old, develop health issues because of it, grow old and project anger and become haters, to be honest. All right. And I'm so sorry, trigger warning, if some of these people were family members or your parents. This is a collective that is meant to live their best life, but that starts with really looking at it. Looking at your life currently and being honest with it. I'm literally seeing a vision of, and I'm seeing a lot here around real estate construction is coming up here, okay? Some of you guys could be manifesting like a dream home. There's a lot here around moving for this collective big time. Moves, moving here, major lifestyle shifts, major shifts in environment, but I'm seeing a vision of you and your spirit team kind of just looking at this plan on a table. You know what I mean? Like whether it's a floor plan or a housing plan, a construction plan. And this is what's happening right now. You guys are looking at you're reviewing what hasn't been working. You're being honest with yourself. Some of you guys could have been literally manifesting, maybe candle work, okay, journaling here, scripting, and this is confirmation that it's working. Subliminals could be significant. Whatever it is you're doing, you're meant to be doing it. You were always meant to unlock manifestations in this life. I'm seeing the book The Secret. Okay, some of you guys were a part of that 2020 loophole, law of attraction energy. So a lot of those energies could be coming back up. But yeah, you were supposed to admit to yourself, which a lot of people in your life, in your lineage, maybe this wasn't just family around you. You wouldn't believe like how many people are so afraid because they're afraid of being rejected genuinely, like by the universe, by God. They're afraid of believing in anything else. You guys were always meant to, and you will continue to release lack mindset. You are not people that can sit still, and that may be so annoying. And it was really annoying to some people in your life. Like I'm literally seeing teachers. I channeled, you guys are stubborn AF. You are curious AF, okay? You even kind of nosy, and you know this. You cannot sit still. You cannot be stagnant. Even like in your seasons when things were just so stagnant, I know that drove you crazy. If you're in those seasons, you're closing it out. And because of that frustration and because of that energy, you're watching this because you know you're seeking something. Because of the seeking and this curiosity, cats could be significant, okay? They told you your curiosity gonna take you out. Yeah, it's gonna take out a version of you. You guys are willing to take out, and I'm saying this, please listen to this with discernment, oh my God. But you're willing to take out versions of you to move on. This is what I mean, you have to level up because I know you can't take it. I know you cannot take being claustrophobic, being in a box. You gonna fight your way out every single time. And that's exactly what you're doing. It's like you may cry over not having some resources right now. You may cry over being tired, but you gonna figure it out because you can't stay here. Like, it's been nice. I've seen what I needed to see. Okay, this is great. Love y'all. Wish y'all the best. Or maybe not, don't know, but I gotta go. I gotta go because I can't. I cannot. All right? You have been around people who have been dishonest with themselves, and maybe that's out of genuine fear. Okay, genuine blocks, conditioning. But you were always that one that was like, nah, they gotta be something else. And you have seen something else. You guys generally, this is a collective that has experienced manifestations, and it's time that you reflect on this. Reflect on a time that you were thinking about something. Maybe this happened recently. I'm hearing this weekend. You were thinking about something and it showed up. Things worked out for you out of a blue moon. This is a collect. Come on. How are you going to be open to spiritual reading and not expect magic? You've experienced magic before. You guys may be living in a place. You may be working on a place right now. You may be with someone and you're just like, honestly, logistically, I don't even know how this really worked out. Okay? I don't even know. The things that you guys have been protected from, we've talked about it. I will say, you guys are feeling, because this is a collective, you're very intuitive yourself. Okay? I talk to people, my videos find people who are connected to their own intuition, right? You get your own downloads. These should be confirmations, if anything. Confirmations of your own journey. Okay? I'm seeing a lot of numbers. You guys could be very connected to numbers. Math, calculus could be significant. I'm also hearing like there could be something here where you guys like gave up a degree. I feel like I'm talking to a collective that people literally looked at you like you were crazy, or maybe you're thinking right now about taking a leap of faith and walking away from something, completely shifting gears. And there are people that are like I'm just picking up all this projection energy. It's giving me like someone who went to school and it's just like, this is not for me. And you have some people freaking out. How could you? Do you see this? Do you see what's going on here? You know? All right? And use your discernment. I'm not telling you guys to do anything. But you know your story's best. Like I said, this should be confirmations of your own journey. But a lot of, I don't know, this numbers energy is coming up. So it's coming up for a reason. Math, calculus is coming up here. AP subjects. Okay? There were things that people wanted for you than you wanted for yourself. Like I'm saying, like people wanted that for you than you wanted for yourself. And I don't know, this is coming up because some of you guys are really waking up to this fact. Like, or maybe like, I don't know, there's some like really strong epiphany and download coming in. There's a really, really strong epiphany and download coming in. I feel like it hasn't fully come in. It's loading. There's a loading energy here. I'm hearing a breakthrough. And I have been doing a lot of timing in my readings because why not? And also, even I like to know the near future. So, I feel like you guys are on a similar timeline with me where there's this kind of like, ooh, your guides have been inching to get to an epiphany, to get to some type of, because they know that once you fully see or process something, you're going to completely switch up. You're going to switch up. You're going to move different. There's someone in your life that you're switching up on. There's something that, you know, even for you is hard to see, to process. But you're processing this and your energy is switching up. Okay, but I didn't forget, don't worry, because every single song I was shuffling on was a love song. And it was in my general playlist. My playlist is huge. It was all love. I said, okay. Spirit is saying you are entering your most romantic era. And I'm going to be real with you guys. Even if you're in a relationship, if you have been in a long-term relationship, this was an era you were low-key avoiding. And you know why you were avoiding it? This is a collective that has had a lot of fear projected in them. Someone in your life made you feel like a burden, okay? Someone wanted you to suppress your inner child. They made you feel like you were annoying. You are about to be the most annoying you've ever been. Let's go ahead. I was really drawn. And a lot of herbs has been coming up. Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hello. Come on. What's going on here? Thank you, Spirit. Cauldron. Happy Halloween. A cauldron. I need to get a bigger one. I have like a small one. We have creation, opportunity, and caring. Okay. This is also confirmation that whatever you guys are doing will spell work. It's working. It's working. Okay. You're mixing some stuff up right now. And then we have preserve, security, forethought, thrift here. Okay. The kitchen could be significant as well. Something about the kitchen. I keep seeing so much home improvement stuff. All right, so home improvement. I really feel like with this new version of you, your reality is physically going to match this, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Expect more opportunities coming in, but it's just like the version, like you guys are just not, you're just not going to shut your mouth. You've done so much of shutting your mouth, and what has it done for you? Okay? Like your level of boldness, I'm telling you, you guys are going to have. I'm literally, that's why I'm saying this like laughing energy. I feel like you guys are having a moment of just like laughing with yourself. It may be like a laugh cry. You know when those like laugh cries, it's like things are clicking. There's something that's about to click. I'm literally seeing a vision that you guys could, I'm seeing an opportunity coming in here, or you guys could be praised for something. I'm also seeing a vision of a big message coming in, okay? So some of you guys could have a big message coming in or have a conversation with something about something, but it feels like a shift. It feels like an opportunity is coming in. It feels like it's a shift in a new timeline. And I see this moment of you guys like laughing and releasing a lot of energy. I'm seeing laughing, I'm seeing yawning, I'm seeing like, oh my God. I've said this before. This version of me being bold, me asking for what I deserve, me telling people instead of asking, me opening my mouth because the way my closed mouth for so many years was not getting fed, the way that even when I opened my mouth around certain people, they was trying to starve me. So God is directing certain conversations. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Help me deliver this message with clarity and precision. Okay? God is directing these conversations, these opportunities, and not just opportunities where you're just going to say yes or no. Spirit is like, oh no, you need to speak. You need to speak. You need to be heard. Need. That's been a word coming up. You guys are about to have certain meetings where you're going to have to talk more. Ask for what you need. Ask your price. Okay? You are about to talk the most you've ever talked in your life. You really will. You are about to be the most hyped up. The parts of you that were dim, the parts of you that were shamed, the parts of you that people preferred, okay, you suppressed, the parts of you that people saw that were cringy, that they were uncomfortable with, your ideas, the way you're about to be paid for it. And maybe you guys have already learned this. You've learned this before, and you're about to learn it again. The amount that you're about to be paid is going to be higher. I feel like with this cauldron, there are people that's really going to want to pick your mind. How? How keeps coming up here. Okay? I'm hearing you're over here asking God, Spirit, how am I going to do this when you're literally just going to do it? I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you're already taking the steps. This week is very significant. Like you're already going to take significant steps this week. But I'm hearing you need to be preparing your speeches. You need to be prepared to talk to people, honey. Okay? Because people are going to be asking you how interviews could be significant, podcasts could be significant. How do you do this? Some of you guys could be content creators, influencers. Are you going to be doing it? How do you do this? How did you get through this? How do you, like, people are going to be asking you how. The divine spirit, okay, confirmation, AC turned on, door closed. They're going to be asking you how. What is your secret recipe? What is manifestation? Like, you guys are going to be... For the people that wanted you silence, there's people that want you talk more. Talk more. Can we set up a call? Can I take you to coffee? You guys are stars. You guys have been celebrities in your community, and I'm not holding back anymore. We're not holding back anymore. We're not feeling awkward around these grandiose statements. Because the way that you have shown up for other people has been quite grandiose. The way that they saw you as a superhero, the Hulk, WandaVision, the way they have seen you as Superman and Spider-Man, available at all times of the night, showing up, okay? Yeah. You've been grandiose. You've done grandiose things. The way that you have had to figure it out, you've been grandiose to yourself. Right. So I told y'all, your head, you're going to be holding your head so high, holding your shoulders so high. And you're really just living. You're really just owning what you've been this whole entire time. You're just living in your personal truth. Okay? You're breaking out. You're breaking free. I'm hearing the song Break Away here. But with Cauldron, yeah, they're going to be asking you, what's your secret recipe? Like, people, how do you do this? All these different things. Like, what is your secrets coming up here? The amount of people that's going to want to collaborate with you, the amount of people that's going to want to work with you. I'm also hearing that some of you guys have been in seasons of delay for a very long time. And I always say this, and it always holds true. Hold on, honey. Because sometimes, you know, you're in that season of rest and it may feel restless, or you're in that season of healing, or even times of like being alone. Like, let me tell you, I don't mind telling you guys, my boyfriend's coming soon, right? And I'm literally reflecting on the fact that like a couple of months ago, even though I am intuitive and there's certain parts of our journey, this could be a sign for you guys as well. There's certain parts of our journey that, because we've gone through so much pain in that area of life, for me, love, that we literally reject. People could tell us, you know, you're seeing signs, you're seeing messages, this is coming, this is coming. You know, I literally had several astrology readings, birth chart readings, and they were like, oh, love is coming this year. And I was like, huh? Like, show me what's going to happen in my business, all these different things. Ignoring it very much came. And I was in a seasons of loneliness and aloneness, all right? And that doesn't mean, when I say loneliness, doesn't mean that I wasn't comfortable with myself, but I was very much alone for a while. Living alone, having to figure out so much alone, okay? And now a man is coming, and we're going to have to share a space. Right. So Spirit is saying that some of those seasons were to prepare you for the major blessings coming in here. Take that how it resonates. The major blessings coming in. I keep hearing with this cauldron, there's a lot of like mixing. Some of you guys are going to have two people that are I'm hearing 2 extra people or 3 extra people. Okay, 2 to 4. There's 2 to 4 people, Spirit is saying, within the next couple of months that are going to be very significant in your life. Because I keep hearing fusion, I keep hearing collaboration, even if this is not directly work, all right? It's like, I said that for a reason. Anytime I tell a story, it's for a reason. It's, you know, for relativity here. There's a lot in your life that's about to mix up. You guys were never meant to figure it out all alone, okay? And something that you could be healing is trust issues. But there are people that has been preparing for you as well. God has been working on people. God is working on people. God is working on you as well. Preparing you for these alignments. There are areas of your life, okay, and I'm hearing recovery. This could be financial recovery, okay? These people could be in many different positions. Friendships, love coming in here, an accountant, all these different things. But these people are soul aligned here, destined to align with you at this time. A lot of you guys have been praying for support. This is support that's coming in. You're going to have to be very vulnerable with these people. Very vulnerable. That was hard for me to say. There's wounds around that. There's been a lot of disappointments. These people are meant to stick around for a while. Okay? These people need you too. They need your help as well. This is a collective that has deep wounds around family, around support. This is this energy that is coming in. Communities. You are being aligned with true communities. Some of you guys, again, you are in literally roots. Your ancestors are so proud of you, but this is true ancestral healing. Okay. You don't have all the answers yet because there's certain people that you're going to connect dots with. There are things that they have learned on their journeys. There's skill sets here, okay, that they will teach you, that they will help you with. Restore the energetic interception, but you're going to receive this anyway. Maybe some people don't want you aligned in these new communities, okay? I'm hearing so many channels. Some people are going to really help you see yourself in ways that some of the people you were connected to did not want you to see yourself. I'm telling you, some of you guys are going to have a beautiful love journey evolve, okay? I am hearing survival mode. Some of you and your partners have been in deep survival mode, and it was really testing your relationships. And this is a collective that is meant to experience true love. Okay, true love, healing love here. And I do feel like with roots coming out, the level of strength in these foundations, the way that these people are showing up for you, the way that the people who are meant to be in your journey is evolving and healing with you, it's going to be triggering. It's going to be triggering for people who did not have hands to hold you. Okay, who did not have the eyes to see you, who did not have the heart, all right, to love you correctly, romantically, and platonically, all right? So you may see some people act a fool, but I feel like this security energy, all right? You also have someone who's going to help you out. I just see this as like big time. I told you, you guys are about to learn that when something is meant for you, there's just a different way that it shows up in your life. You can't really ignore it. The energetic foundation is so strong, okay? And maybe you don't know much about destinies. Maybe you're struggling to believe in destiny. But God is going to be showing you that when something is meant for you, it won't pass you by. It will not pass you by. Not the way when you're, in these I'm being so real, no contact situations, and you're pulling and you're tugging and you're this. When something is meant for you, there's a different way that it moves in your life. There's a different way that you feel. It comes in with clarity, confirmation, okay? It's a very spiritual experience. These people coming in your life are going to be very spiritual experiences. All right. Some of you guys, I'm hearing wedding bells. Marriages could be significant here. All right. And we have a profound time of healing approaches. It could feel challenging, but you will come out stronger than before. Now, you guys do struggle. Literally all the we have trunk coming up here, roots, trunk, crazy root chakra healing. I'm hearing financial solutions. Again, practical housing solutions, business solutions. This is coming in. All right. It is coming in. These processes are happening right now. You may have the manifestation, but there are steps to that. And you were not meant to figure this out all on your own. I'm seeing 333 in my mind's eye. You guys have done a lot of healing, I'm hearing, by yourself or through challenging situations. And I know that just said challenging. This is a different type of challenge because I feel like we have so much inner child energy. Page of Swords and Page of Wands, okay? A lot of this energy, I'm going to be real, isn't going to be instantaneous. This is a collective that has trust issues. You've gone through real betrayal. Like, some of you guys were this close to fully closing your heart. And these new experiences coming in, I'm hearing before the end of the year for a lot of you guys, but these new experiences coming in, these people coming in that's meant to be on this new timeline with you here, that's meant to be a significant part of your life, all right? They're going to show you why you should keep your heart open, why you should continue to believe in yourself, okay? Believe that true love exists. Believe that, just believe in the best possibilities for your life. Because some of you guys were this close, this close to giving up on certain dreams, this close here to stop believing in love, this close to what in the Vampire Diaries, turn your humanity off. And these people are going to show you why you should keep it open, okay? There's a song called Turn the Light On that I'm channeling. I think it's by, let's see, Tom. Ooh, I can't play. Whoa. I accidentally clicked that, but I don't believe in coincidences. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Interesting. I'm telling you, there's so much about houses and floor plans coming up. Like, some of you guys are like moving. Okay, there's like a major blessing over like real estate, but they're not like us. Some of you guys are getting like a new friend group as well, or there's something here about a team. Okay, maybe a very specific team that you're going to be working with, but they're not like us. These people could be in your soul family. They don't have to be connected to each other at all, but they're going to be very significant. Like, I'm seeing the show Friends coming up here, but Turn the Light On, I'm pretty sure it's by Tom Walker. I think it's by Tom Walker. Oh, Leave a Light On. Leave a Light On here. Yeah, lights are about to turn on in your life. Okay, and I feel like with this light, I'm literally seeing a vision of someone walking in the dark with a lantern, very much like the Hermit card. And yeah, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. 6 of Cups energy. I'm hearing 2026 is going to be one of the best years of your life. Best years of your life. There's going to be so much confirmation, and you're going to feel this energy, obviously, this wave of energy before the new year. Okay, whenever you're seeing this, before the new year, you're going to feel this. There is going to be so much confirmation around the things that you and God talked about, you and your angels talked about. Okay, so much confirmation about the path that you've been on, about your spiritual beliefs, physical confirmation. Physical, real life unfolding of like, oh my God, it was always all coming together. This was it. Like, everything led up to this point. Okay, like Ireland for me, like I was called to Ireland. I tell people I was called to Ireland my entire life. Like, before the age of 10, I was called to Ireland. And this year I was like, I'm going. I've always wanted to go. Everyone was like, you need to go. And that's another thing. All right. Picking this up for you guys, let me tell you, sometimes you really just got to trust your own intuition. Because I literally told multiple people, and they were like, why go to Ireland? Why would you do that? Go to Paris, go to London. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that doesn't mean I didn't want to go to those places. I just was called to Ireland. There will be some people that will demand to misunderstand you, especially when you live a soulful life. When you live a soul-connected life, it can make people feel very envious because it can make them feel small. And it's not that you're trying to make people feel small. It's that it's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. It makes people feel a bit awkward when you live a soul-connected life, when you believe in these big dreams. It's always crazy until it happens. I'm saying this for a reason for you guys. It's always crazy until it happens. The song End of Time, Beyonce, is coming up here as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy is coming through here. Virgo energy. Yeah, 2 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this has been coming up so much. Because you are, the divine is guiding you. Interesting, this car revving. 3 of Wands in reverse, to collaborate with these energies. And there's these pathways coming up. I'm also hearing, yeah, Spirit made sure that I told you guys this. You are already seeing, you're very psychic, you're very intuitive. You are seeing daydreams, visions, okay, amazing visions to come. You're getting these amazing downloads. Allow yourself to believe in the too good to be true thing, because that's what's unfolding in your life. You are on a very grandiose timeline. And I'm just using that word. Okay, like life is about to be grand. Grand. 2 of Wands in reverse. Expect spontaneity. Expect spontaneity, okay? You guys, somewhere within you, even if it's frustrating sometimes because you feel like, oh my God, I'm struggling to plan. Somewhere within you are like, you know what, God, it's okay, plan it for me. Maybe you're too tired right now. You're burnt out. You have a lot on your plate. But the divine is about to surprise you. Unplanned events in the best way. And some of you guys really have been the independent one. You have been the planner in a lot of your life. And the divine is kind of really taking the wheel here. Jesus, take the wheel. All right. Your angels are helping you take that wheel. And there may be some people in your life that take the wheel. And that may be a scary thing. There's going to be a lot of fear around connections in your life, around vulnerability, healing. Okay. Let's get some last cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Leo energy coming up here. I'm hearing Firework by Katy Perry. My windows are closed and I just got a gust of air. Excitement, passion, okay, suspense, fantastic, catalyst for change, firecracker, sudden, unexpected, and fast. Suddenly. That's your key word. Things are about to happen suddenly. I'm going to go ahead and pull for this week because the way that Spirit is talking right now, I'm going to be honest with you, like it's a very, I feel like your guides are smirking and they're making me smirk. Did I tell you that another song that's coming up here is End of Time, Beyonce? Okay. I also channeled You're the One in Your Family that's going to make it. But this make it energy, it's like, yes, make it big. But the thing is that you guys are the one in your family that's going to end up living a very fulfilling life. Okay, because of this stubbornness and this rebellion and this curiosity that freaked out some people that were so afraid to leave their positions, whether it be a work position, to be honest with themselves, that were so afraid, okay, of not having any security if they, walk their own path. You guys have been fearless. Whether or not you wanted to be fearless, you have been fearless. All right, so yeah. Let's go ahead and see. I want to get a card for this energy, for this week, for this collective. Because I feel something coming and I keep feeling like smiling. I keep feeling like laughing. I keep feeling like smirking. Okay, I'm also hearing like I was right. I was right. Small animals could be significant. Someone could have a small pet. Okay, I'm seeing deers and caribou could be significant. Interesting. When a card falls on the floor, even though it means that Janina taught me that. It means that Spirit really wants you to pay attention to it. Okay, so Oracle cards can be a little heavy, but all right. This is not literal. This is more metaphorical. This is what Spirit was talking about. That's why I'm feeling blocks. Okay, guides. All right, you guys. You know that epiphany I was talking about? Spirit is saying that this week is a week of revelations. And it's revelations that you thought the whole time. Maybe I said taught for a reason. There were things that you thought the whole time and people made you feel crazy when it came to your intuition. Crazy when it came to things that maybe you even wanted to like gaslight yourself and make yourself feel crazy. There are some things this week, and I'm feeling you're safe and protected because you're meant to see these things, okay? There are some things within the next 7 days that you're going to see. Masks are falling off that you cannot unsee. And Spirit is saying this is all so you can move forward unapologetically. So you don't feel any guilt about moving forward. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Your guides are also going to be very, very, very present around you in your home. Yeah, we have broken promises. Let me tell you, this week, energies that were holding you back, cords that still need to be cut, are going to be apparent. Pay attention to your dreams. Your intuition, your third eye has been opening up already, is going to be heightened. All right? Your guides are saying your intuition is going to be super strong this week for this collective. Wow, another card fell on the floor. Your guides are specifically talking about intuition here with inner child. Okay, and this is a collective that's healing from a lot of religious trauma as well. Just any type of suppression. Because you are about to be the most passionate, you are about to be the most creative, you are about to be the most intuitive and divinely connected. One of my favorite quotes is, and I say it, you are closest to God, you're closest to divinity when you're like a child. Okay? And all these pages kept coming up, Page of Wands and Page of Swords. There's something about how your finances are shifting where your guides are saying this is not just going to be any type of money, because you've learned that all money isn't good money. Some of this money is not going to be money to break your back or money to just survive. It's going to be money filled with the energy of fulfillment, with the energy of joy, with the energy of excitement. Okay? So that being said, you are, lesson learned this week. I literally, if I'm stuttering, it's because I could feel the shift this week. You are changing this week. Something is going to change you. That's it. This is a very spiritual week for you, and you're already spiritual, but if Spirit is saying this is a very spiritual week, it's for a reason, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get one last of these cards. I might get these. It's Alice in Wonderland cards. Thank you, Spirit, for this collective, for this week, for this collective. Next 7 days. Next 7 days is going to be changing you forever. That's what Spirit is saying. Whatever happens in the next 7 days is going to be changing you. 11s could be significant ones. It's changed in the night. Came flying out. It says sometimes we change slowly, a little change here and a small adjustment there. And over time we grow into a very different versions of ourselves. At other times we feel that we have been changed in the night and we have not had a moment to grow used to this new reality. But now that so much has changed, you will find out so much more about yourself. In time, this will enrich you so very much. Okay? The next 24 hours could be significant depending where you are in this timeline and depending on how much Spirit has to reveal to you. But this card is very, very significant. You see how so much is happening around them and they have this big head. Okay, because so many people tried to humble you. So many people did not want you to know that, yes, Alice, we've been waiting for you, that you've been Alice this whole time, that you've been Dorothy. Okay, so many people did not want you to know that. But God is revealing to you this week. God is revealing to you this week. And depending on how much, I'm literally hearing it all starts in the next 24 hours. I'm going to have to leave it there. That may sound vague, but I'm going to have to leave it there. Because Spirit is saying, let us do the rest. Some of you guys are feeling this energy as well. I'm just going to get some... Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. The color green could be significant. Okay. Seeing green as herbs as well. Looking at green. 1, 2, 3. I did mention that. It's also another green for this collective. B. Okay. The initial B. Hearing Beatrice. Something about a best friend. BMW. Okay, or M coming up here. A mother. We have movies. Thank you. We have the color purple. That's been coming up a lot. We have love. We have feathers. I'm also hearing someone could be getting exposed this week. Someone who lied on you. I'm hearing your name could be getting cleared this week. Okay, but this week is going to be very interesting. In my mind's eye, I did see messages coming towards you. So I'm just going to say it. It sounds big, but this week is going to change everything because the era that you're stepping into is big. You are a big deal. You have been a big deal. The love you give is a big deal. Okay, the part that you have played in people's lives is a big deal. Okay, so your blessings are massive. You guys got this. I literally feel like, whoa, like I need to hear. I love you guys. I love your comments. I do read them. What is the tea down below? Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.